So looking at Mendel's laws, he realized that if he crossed purple colored pea plant with white color pea plant, the result was not a hybrid, rather a mix of the two. Okay, the offspring was purple flowered, and then he came to the idea that there are some units that come from the parent to the offspring known as factors. Okay, wait, I better underline. So when he crossed white and purple, he got a mix of the two. Okay, he doesn't know what is a hybrid yet in this point of time. He said it's a mix of the two, which was a different shade of purple. Okay, and he's thought that this hereditary from parent to offspring is called the factor. Okay, which is a recessive characteristic, and the other one is dominant. Okay, so these factors that Mendel termed, later on we know that these are genes. Okay, now we know that these are genes, and we know that they occur in pairs and inside the cells. Okay, inside the cells, and these pairs, they will separate in the gametes. Okay, so the dominant gene of the purple flower will hide or will overshadow the recessive gene. Okay, that is, the dominant purple color will hide the recessive white color. All right. So after he self-fertilized the F1 generation, he obtained 3:1 ratio, like this and like this, no? 3:1 ratio, okay? Then, so he obtained 3 tall and 1 dwarf. So 3, he doesn't know, no, that this one is TT, this is small t, big T, small t, big. He doesn't know. All he saw was 3 are tall and 1 he saw is dwarf. So he see that when he did the F1 generation, F1 means first filial generation. Okay, filial means parent. Okay, parent of not parent, filial means family. Okay, first family generation, like your grandparents, they are the first generation, then your parents are the second generation, and you are the third generation. Okay, you are the F3. Okay, so he saw that in the first generation, no, F1 means the first generation, first filial generation, he got 3 tall plants and 1 short plant, or in this case he got 3 purple plants and 1 white plant. Okay, so it was correct what he thought. We observe something like that. Remember, tall, capital T, small t, this is also tall hybrid, and dwarf, small t, small t. Okay, so the capital alphabet or the capital T or capital A, whatever you choose, is the dominant factor, okay, or the dominant gene in modern terms, and the lowercase small t or small a, whatever you choose, is your recessive character, or factor or recessive gene. Okay, so I think it's clear from there. So now just see, this is a diagram of seeing how Mendel performed his crossing, okay, his hybridization experiment. So practically also you will be doing something like this, no? You will be emasculating the flowers, means you will cut the anthers and you will fertilize from another plant. Okay, so see what he does here, he removed the stamens from the purple flower. So with the scissor, you will be doing like this. With the scissor, you just cut those stamens. Okay, you see, he just cut the male one and he left only the female, the gynosium. All right, so after that, let's go to step 2. he transferred the pollen from the stamen of white flower to the carpel of the purple flower. So here, this is already cut, so there's no more stamen of purple. So simply, 1 minute, girls. Do you see this white flower? Yes. Now see this white flower, he just took a brush. In your case, you will using forceps, then you will dust. Okay, he used a brush. Okay, you can use brush or forceps. I feel forceps will be better, no? But since he does not want to damage, no, the plants in his garden, he used a brush. So he brushed on the pollen from this flower, okay, from the white flower. Simply the males, the sterile male, see here, already sterilized, already emasculated. The word emasculation means when you cut out the male part of the flower, means you cut out the male whorl, okay, you cut out all the androgen. Okay, so you have emasculated. Then what happened here, he just dusting, okay, you see this one, I don't know if it's clear or not. So he's just dusting the pollen on the receptive style of the purple flower. Okay, so cross fertilization done. You know, he did the crossing. Yes, and he was very careful. He made absolutely sure that no other pollen fell except the white one. Okay, except the one from the white flower. He was very, very scientific, very clean, very neat. And then on pollination, then zygote will form, then zygote will form a seed, then the seed will form the pod, no? Then you get the mature pea plants, and then from these pea plants, he grew them, okay, these pods, from these seeds, no, the pods, he planted them, okay, and then he observed that, okay, he observed that even though the father was white, even though the father, the white flower, means the pollen was white, how come? Even though the flower was white, but the children, I'll just write here the child instead of offspring, was purple. So he thought, I am 100% sure that I dusted white pollen. I am 100% sure there is not even one drop of purple pollen. Then I must come to the conclusion that something has to do with the mother plant. No, the gynosium is from the purple flower, so she must be very strong, very dominant. Okay, so she must be dominant, right? So you can see, no, if like how he came to the conclusion. Okay, very beautifully you can see that step by step he came to the conclusion. Something that you and me also we can come up with this conclusion. Okay, so let's see. So Mendel, he says that each individual factor, there are 2 factors for each trait, okay, that they come in pairs. Okay, that the factors, they come in pairs, okay, one from each parent, okay. So one factor came from one parent, let's say one F, let's say one father, and another factor has come from the mother, so one M, okay. The 2 factors, they may or may not contain the same information, okay, because one contain white information, one contain purple, right? So if the 2 factors are identical, then the individual is called as homozygous for that trait, okay. Means if one factor from the father and one factor from the mother, they are showing the same physical characteristic, means the same trait. If this one also shows yellow color seed and this one also shows yellow, then they must be homozygous. Homo means same, right? But if those factors from the father and from the mother, they are carrying something different information. Here this star mark shows a difference, means they are different, so they are heterozygous. Okay, I know you already know all this from your class 12, but it doesn't hurt to revise, because we are in BSc now. No, we have to go into depth. Okay, not just any more surface information. We need to go into deeper. Okay, then these factors, these pairs of factors, this or that, homo or heterozygous, these are known as alleles. Okay. The genotype of an individual is made up of many alleles. Okay. So, in the genotype, they have so many alleles, not just for color, could be height, could be shape, could be length, could be breadth, could be taste. No, so some plants they taste differently, right? Could be chemicals, could be the root color, could be the leaf color, leaf shape, right? So they have so many alleles. So the individual or me or a plant's individual looks, outside look, okay? Outside look means phenotype, depends on the alleles as well as in the environment. Okay, just because let's say a British person is so fair, doesn't mean that he will not become black or tanned. If he lives in Africa, he'll become very tan. Okay, so the looks, the phenotype depends on the environment as well as on the genotype. Okay, means the alleles. Okay, so the individual possesses 2 alleles for each trait. Okay, that we know. Okay, it always comes in pairs. So one allele has come from the female parent, one should come from the male parent. Okay, one allele given by female, one by the male. Okay, and they will be passed on when the individual mature and produce gametes, that is the egg and the sperm. Okay, it will be passed on in our egg and sperm. So after the gamete form, these alleles somehow they find each other and they pair, just like your future husband, your future boyfriend. God knows where he is born, no? But somehow you find each other. Same with me and my husband, somehow we found each other. Even our gametes, no? They will find each other and they will align. Let's say this is the DNA. Okay. This one will somehow align itself. Let's say this is for hair color. A or H will find itself and align itself with the hair color from the other, okay, from the egg, right? So they will find each other and they will separate randomly. After they separate, they will find each other and they will pair, okay? So the presence of an allele doesn't promise that the trait will be expressed, okay, in the individual that possesses it, okay. It depends on whether it is dominant or recessive, okay. So just because this person, this father has brown hair, doesn't mean, and the mother has let's say blonde hair, doesn't mean that half blonde and half black will find, okay. It depends on which one is dominant, all right. So from here, in this experiment, he has come to the conclusion that first they will separate, okay. Law of segregation, okay. The first law was law of dominance, means the one who is dominant will be expressed. From the purple and white flower, we got the purple flower. Then he says, when they become gametes, they have separated from each other and then they will independently assort themselves. They will independently assort. Let's say this is star, this is also star, and they belong together, so they will assort independently and they will come together. Star comes with star, then flower, let's say this flower, Flower will come with flower. Marco, so many. Okay, this is the male gamete. This is from the female gamete. Now they will assort independently these genes. Okay, this is A, this is A dash, okay, B and B dash, C and C dash. Okay, so they have separated, okay. A is separate from B, B separate from C. So that is what means law of segregation means inside the cell, okay, the egg cell or the sperm cell, they are going to separate randomly, okay, law of segregation. A will be alone, B will be alone, C will be alone. Let's say A is for hair color, B is for eye color, C is for height, okay, just for example. Then they will separate from each other, hair, eye color and height will go separate ways, means law of separation. Then when they become in the zygote, they will come together, okay, they will assort together. A will come together with A dash, they will pair. B will come together with B dash, they will pair. C will become with C dash and they will pair. Okay, so I think you have understood somehow.